top to bottom, carpet, hard floors, tile, kitchen countertops, outside on the rims of your car or your grill. We're doing it using steam, and this is the Polti Vaporetto. I like saying it like that. The Smart Mop and Canister Steam Cleaner, and it comes with every single attachment you could need to clean top to bottom in your home. But what makes this so much better? This is the elite version because it's the biggest capacity. The tank will actually have you cleaning with steam for 90 minutes, and it's not just hot water. We're talking 280 degrees, and that is very, very important, and we're gonna tell you why, because I have our lifestyle expert and guest, Matt Davis, here to walk us through, first of all, the power that you get. Oh my goodness.
Well, don't
Take a look at this from Polti.
Look at this solid block of ice over an inch thick, and we're blowing holes through it like it's a hot knife through butter. Look at that. Can you believe this?
So for those of you watching right now in Connecticut, upstate New York, Michigan, don't get any crazy ideas about de-icing. But you show us this because this obviously shows the power that you get.
The next step. This is the next level. No, we talked about it before the show. If you're thinking about getting a steam cleaner, or maybe you've gotten one in the past and you're like, it didn't really do as much as I hoped it would do. Well, you know, there are cheaper versions out there, but guess what? That's because they don't have what you really need to get the cleaning done around the house. This is from Polti. The godfather of steam, Franco Polti, started steam cleaning in Italy decades ago. He was the godfather of steam. He started it. Polti is the top of the line, and this, by the way, is the top of the line from Polti. But what makes Polti different, what really makes Polti different, is what happens on the inside. Let me see if I can show you. With a regular steam cleaner, they kind of look like that, okay? This is the heating element, okay? It dribbles water across the heating element. It gets hot, gets up to boiling, which is about 212 degrees, but it really doesn't have any pressure to it. It doesn't really get the job done. And by the way, it builds up with calcium and it clogs, and within, you know, a few years, you're throwing it away and buying a new one.
Okay.
But who likes that idea? I don't like that. I like buying something like this. This is what Franco Polti said. We're gonna make steam the old-fashioned way, like a boiler, like a kettle. You're gonna fill this with regular tap water. You're going to fill this up. It's gonna build up over 50 pounds per square inch of pressure. That's more pressure, by the way, than in a truck tire.
Wow.
And it's going to give you steam that isn't 212 degrees, it's 280 degrees. So that means higher heat, steam, better quality steam, and it's gonna clean for longer. And by the way, in this unit today, this is actually the boiler inside of this unit is 3 times larger than the one I'm holding in my hand. This is the original.
And it's not a huge, massive machine. It's got these giant wheels that are gonna help you roll it around. 90 minutes of continuous cleaning.
90 minutes of steam cleaning. And look, here's how easy. It's got a nice long hose on it. It has wheels so you can roll it around easily. All you do is you fill it up with regular old tap water. You can adjust the steam. Now let me show you this. Here's the steam. We've got it at maximum. Look. You can actually dial it down. If you just need a little bit of steam, you can do that. But look at how great it is, that maximum steam pressure that you need from Polti. This is the top of the line. I'm gonna get right to the demonstrations and show you. One of the great features of this, and the reason we call it the Smart Mop, is because we give you a mopping attachment with this. This extension actually has aluminum on the inside, so it keeps the heat. Now watch this. Here's something you're gonna see from Polti that you don't see from other steam cleaners. You're going to see me actually freshen the carpet. You're gonna see this carpet be refreshed with the power of steam.
Oh my gosh, think about odors that get trapped in our carpets.
If you have a pet, you need this. Look at this. You're not, you know, you're not deep cleaning the carpet, but you're refreshing the carpet.
Look how much better it looks on your screen.
Look at that.
You know, it's interesting too, Matt, how come we want that higher heat? Does that mean, like, is this rug gonna be soaking wet now when I'm done?
That's exactly right. You're exactly right. It does not soak the rug. It does not soak the hardwood floors. I'll show you in a minute. But look at this. What I'm doing is I'm getting that hot heat right down inside. So under pressure, and it's, look at that, it's like the carpet is smoking there. Look at that. That steam is coming up, and what it's doing is it's killing not only the odors, not only removing the odors, it's removing bacteria, it's removing all the nasty stuff that gets into the carpet. So if the kids or the grandkids,
or allergens?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It helps remove allergens and dust mites. We'll talk more about that in a second. Now, what I've done is I just popped off. That's the carpet glider attachment.
That comes with it.
That comes with it. Everything you need, you get with this kit. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right on this hardwood floor. Look at
now
this.
that's interesting because wood, we're always concerned. We don't want to keep it soaking wet. There are chemicals you can't and shouldn't use. With steaming, I'm not buying any chemicals.
That's right.
Water is free, and it will work all over the home. So I don't need different bottles for different things. But look at how nicely this is working.
Chemical-free cleaning, and look at this. When you're doing this demonstration, now I have the trigger. I'm pulling the trigger. If I want to just pull the trigger a little bit, or a little less, or a little more, I control how much steam, how much moisture gets onto your sealed hardwood floors. But look at how beautiful this floor looks in just a matter of seconds. And now you can see it's actually drying just because, again, that's that 280-degree steam that you're using.
Let's show everybody who's watching what exactly they're going to get with this, because there are so many attachments. There's even a squeegee if you want to do your windows. And I was mentioning taking it outside, like the rims of your tire, maybe your grill. Walk us through all these great attachments.
Absolutely. First of all, the unit itself, again, adjustable steam, has the extra long hose. Here's those two extensions for the floor. Here's that floor attachment we just showed you with the carpet glider, with the hardwood floor attachment that's built in. Then you get 3 different sizes of nylon brushes, which I'm about to show you. So if you're talking about grout, if you're talking about cleaning in the kitchen, in the bathroom, it's perfect for that. There's a concentrator nozzle that gets into the nooks and crannies, into the tight spaces, and gets all that bacteria, all the mold, mildew out. And then there's the squeegee attachment, which if we have time, we'll show you, actually does windows as well.
Fantastic.
We'll give you a couple of these attachments here as well that are great for doing your mattresses, because again, 280-degree steam, you're going to actually be able to sanitize your mattresses. It's not just about cleaning your mattresses, but actually helping to remove the bacteria that are in your mattresses.
It's a good point to bring up, because we're live on HSN's Facebook page, and you guys have great suggestions and comments. Marion said, steam cleaning is better than using cleaning solutions if you have babies or fur babies.
Oh, yeah.
Angie B, hi Angie, she says, we're allergic to dust mites. We've been having sneeze attacks and major symptoms every time I come home. So, you know, this is the kind of thing that's worth giving a try. There's a reason that steam is so effective all over the home.
That's exactly right. We've loved steam for the past couple. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is.
Ooh,
and look
wow.
at that. That's not good grout. That's great grout. I'm calling it. That's great grout.
Great grout.
How cool is that? And that's with that nylon brush.
And so you didn't have to get in with a toothbrush and chemicals and all of that.
Amazing.
Really
and just like our viewers are saying, when you get it home, you're going to be able to use it to sanitize and help to remove dust mites. I know we have I believe we have a graphic for that, but this is actually certified to help to remove with 15 seconds of application, you're going to help to remove and kill those dust mites and neutralize those dust mites. And
Very
look at this.
nice.
This is an air conditioning filter. And look at that, you can actually clean it up. How about the kids' toys? How are you going to clean up Mr. Bear? Tell us where the microfilm is.
My 3-year-old has a fox he carries around everywhere, and that thing, I feel like you should wear gloves if you even touch it. That's a great idea there.
Yeah, now he's fresh and clean.
Yeah.
Now look at this.
Oh,
how about if you take your expensive jewelry in, and I know a lot of our viewers have invested in some really beautiful jewelry here at HSN. If you want to keep it clean, you don't have to buy a separate cleaner. Look at that. I'm going to pull that to the side. It's a little warm, but look at what comes out from in between the links. That's the lotions and the potions that are on your skin, the sweat and all the other dirt, etc. And look at this demonstration. Now, if you're a candle person, look at this. Usually you have to take the candle, and I think they say to put it in the ice box or something to get it, and then try to scrape it off. But look at this. I'm actually just melting that wax away.
Well, this is great if you've used a candle and it's almost gone and you want to keep the actual glass vessel to use it for that. We're getting more questions coming in on Facebook. Angie is saying, will it work on cheap tile? Like, let's say you don't have, high-end, whatever, fixtures.
Any tile at all, any hard surface in your home. And even if you want to refresh like your drapes and things like that, or your mattresses, we give you the extra attachment for that as well. So you can use it so many ways. Literally, there's nowhere in the house I can think you can't use it.
And think how nice that is, and I'll just follow you, to not have to buy special cleaners for every part of your home, to not have to spend that money, to use all the chemicals and the fumes. This is easy. You can just put regular tap water in this, right, Matt?
Absolutely.
And it will run for 90 minutes at a time, which is because it has a huge capacity tank, much bigger than the other ones you're gonna find out there. And you get all the attachments, especially what you're seeing in your video, whether it is the carpets, the floors, the curtains, the mattresses, on up to the kitchen, the sinks, around the toilets in the bathroom, all the icky spaces. Use that power of steam.
I'm telling you, stand back.
This was normally around $180. It's on a clearance price right now. You're saving $45. Free shipping and handling, that's another $15 of savings there. So if you wanna take advantage and pick this up, you can also use FlexPay, by the way, $26.99. All that does is break up your payments into equal monthly installments, interest-free. So you get your items right away after that first payment.
I love it. And again, for backsplashes, for cutting boards, you wanna sanitize your cutting boards, not just put them in the dishwasher, because some of these, like wood, you really shouldn't put in there. But 280-degree steam helps to remove all the chicken, whatever that's left over, et cetera, et cetera. And again, you can get the backsplashes, you can get the chrome, you can use those nylon brushes. And by the way, you can even go down inside your inside the drains and sanitize the drains to get rid of the odors.
The disposal, like the garbage disposal, gets kind of icky.
Look at that. It's going right down inside in the nooks and crannies there as well, and helping get rid of all the mold and mildew and keep your chrome shining day and night. I love it.
Do you have advice for anyone who's watching? Maybe they've never done this before, they want to pick this up. Any special tips or things to keep in mind?
Well, the first thing to think about is where do you want to use it first in your home. Fill it up with water, plug it in. It takes about, my buddy Blaine that set this up for me, it takes between 10 and 15 minutes, right, Blaine? Yep, 10 to 15 minutes to come up to steam.
Okay.
So set it up, and when the light comes on, you'll see a green light come on. There's two lights. When the light comes on, the green light comes on, you're ready to clean.
I'm getting out of the line of fire.
Oh, I'm telling you, we're really going here.
Next to you.
So think about the bath. We're in the kitchen right now, but think about the bathrooms. Think about and again, you're cleaning from your floors all the way up. You're cleaning, you know, my parents were both smokers, 3 packs a day, bless their hearts. But, you know, it was something we had to live with when we were kids. And the house always smelled like cigarettes.
Right.
But if you have this and you can actually help to remove, use that steam to remove all of that mess and all of that odor that's in the house.
I mean, I would want this just for being able to steam.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the doorknobs around the house, those icky, germy areas like the toilets that nobody wants to deal with. This is gonna be a really easy solution for you as well. So 90 minutes, that's the big thing here, because a lot of these steamers, you use them maybe 10 minutes, you're going, filling it up, wait again, go back. So really easy.
Take a look at this now. We actually have taken what we call glow germ, and what it is what hospitals use. They train their employees to get rid of germs, and what they do is they put the glow germ down, they say clean it, and now let's see if you they'll put the CSI type light back on it. But take a look at that. You're gonna have to stand back, because I'm gonna use, I'm not even gonna use I could use the concentrator nozzle, but I don't even have to. Again, 280-degree steam. It's helping to remove, and it's not just us saying that. It's independent laboratory tested to help to remove the bacteria, the mold spores, all the bad stuff, the E. coli, the salmonella. And look, so all I did was I wiped it, and look at the difference now. Look, there's the before.
Amazing.
Look, there's the after. It's gone.
If anyone in your home too, you can't handle the dust mites and the allergens, and then you buy chemical cleaners, which they can't handle either. You know, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. This is such a good way to go because you can use this everywhere. Blanca was asking, could you clean granite countertops with
Absolutely, no problem, because you're only using water. So think about it. If you can cut on it, if you can use it as a cleaning surface in the house, you can definitely use it with the Polti. Again, you're not using chemicals. This is chemical-free cleaning right at the tips of your fingers. You can use it anywhere in the house, from tip to toe, as they say, from the floors all the way up to the ceiling. Take a look here. Now, this is something you'll never see on live TV.
Okay.
A man cleaning windows.
Man cleaning.
Well, yeah.
Just kidding.
I should pause there. But here, look at that. Here's that steam just pouring out.
Okay.
Look at that. All that, if you're outside and you know, when springtime comes and you want to go outside and clean your windows, let the steam do the work.
Now, just to mention, this is a squeegee attachment that comes with it. Everything we're using comes with it. Look at that. If you have a shower door, you know how hard it is to keep that thing
My
clear.
wife is having a heart attack right now. She's going, wait, you can do windows.
You know she's going to record this and play it back for you.
Dry,
Like,
perfectly
you do
dry.
know.
Once you squeegee that off, it's perfectly dry. Best window cleaner ever. No chemicals. You don't need the blue stuff. You don't need all the paper towels, things like that.
Well, I think
you've got it all right at the tip of your hand.
I think Angie on Facebook asked the best question. Is there anything you can't use it on? Legitimately, I mean,
Honestly,
this is top to bottom cleaning. If it can have water on it, I think you're going to be okay for the most part.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I would say nothing that I can think of.
I know.
I mean, the only thing
him.
I'll tell you, the other thing that I have asked the manufacturers about and asked our salespeople here is, can you use this as a fabric steamer? And the truth is, yes. You know those fabric steamers you buy and they never put out enough and they cycle on and you can do it for a couple seconds and then you turn off. Well, this is the best fabric steamer in the world to get all the wrinkles out of your clothes.
Now, I would turn it.
Absolutely. I would turn it down though. I would turn down the
That's right.
turn down